It's now official. Former Senator Francis Pangilinan is sworn into office as part of the President's cabinet. He will head 4 agricultural agencies in his new cabinet position as Presidential Assistant for Food Security and Agricultural Modernization. The details from Rocky Ignacio.
Former Senator Francisco Pangilinan took his oath of office as Presidential Assistant for Food Security and Agricultural Modernization before President Aquino in Malacanang. As former Chairman of Senate Committee on Agriculture, the President appoints Pangilinan to help in alleviating the plight of poor farmers as well as to oversee the implementations of vital government projects.
Maliwanag na 2 taon na lamang. At maliwanag marami pang mga problema na kinakailangang tutasin. Kung kaya't mahalaga na magtulungan upang yung mga programang hindi pa na ipapatupad ay maaari nating bigyang diin.
President Aquino issued Executive Order 175 that will transfer 4 agencies under the Department of Agriculture to the Office of the President. These are the National Food Authority, National Irrigation Administration, Philippine Coconut Authority, and Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority. Pangilinan's appointment through Memorandum Order 70, signed by the President, gives him the authority to oversee the 4 agencies. Pangilinan's position has a cabinet rank. Under the Memorandum Order was the President's directives for the Department of Agriculture and Agrarian Reform to coordinate with Pangilinan.
I think base dun sa marching orders ng Presidente, may mga concerns na ang pangunahing prioridad ngayon, ibig sabihin, ang pangunahing nakatutok will be Secretary Prosi. Ako naman ang nakatutok doon sa 4 na ahensya. Pero hindi ang ibig sabihin na ako'y nakakaangat sa kanya, ako'y mas sikat sa kanya. Kami nagtutulungan. No? At kung saan hindi naman ako nakatutok doon sa mga ibang bagay sa larangan nga ng agrikultura, siya naman ang nakatutok.
President Aquino appointed Pangilinan amidst controversy against Agriculture Secretary Proceso Alcala on the alleged involvement in the PDAP scam.
That was not mentioned. Hindi binanggit yung usapin nung nasasangkot ang ating kalihim sa ilang mga sinasabing mga kaso. So hindi nabanggit 'yon. Bilang dahilan kung bakit tayo in-appoint, no? But sa atin, the marching orders are clean, to clean it up. So we will do what we can, as best we can, to help in that respect. Apart from, of course, the overall picture, no? Ang pinakakabuang layunin natin ay paano pataasin ang antas ng kalidad ng buhay ng ating magsasaka at mangingisda. Food security is, sabi ko nga, uulitin ko, food security can only be done when you secure your farmers and your fisherfolk. So the overall program is to address that, including corruption, because nandun na nga ang pondo para sa ating mga magsasaka, nalulustay pa.
Pangilinan brushed aside reports that his is a political accommodation. He said he promised the President to help his administration, and for him, this is the right time to do so. The President directed Pangilinan to ensure affordable and enough supply of rice, oversee irrigation projects, rice importation process, and the Coco Levy Fund. On the possible effects of the El Niño phenomenon, Pangilinan said he wants immediate assessment on the effects on agricultural sector.
You can actually speculate as to the reasons behind them, but as far as we are concerned, there are serious problems affecting our agriculture sector, which needs to be addressed, and we are here to help address these problems. Whether there are political implications or not, as far as I'm concerned, is not my concern. It's not an issue to me. The issue here is maraming problema ang sakahan. It only grew by 1% last year in a universe of 7%. The poorest of the poor are in the agriculture sector.
Meanwhile, Pangilinan said he will be joined with some of his personnel, but clarified there is no need for a major revamp in the 4 agencies under him. Pangilinan added he is planning to work in the field most of the time. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.